Hello, my brothers and sisters. My name is Marlena. Welcome to my channel, AZ Desert Saint. Thank you for clicking on this video. You are a blessing to me. So as you know, I'm always reading from my notes, but it doesn't mean that my words are not heartfelt. It just means that I can't remember everything that I want to say. So for anyone who is watching this video, you may know by now of the death of Charlie Kirk. If you do not know who he is the founder of Turning Point USA and a champion of Young America, a defender of Christianity, pro-life, a highly skilled orator, and a calm and effective debater. Mr. Kirk was assassinated on Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, at an event his organization, Turning Point USA, was hosting in Utah. I did not know Mr. Kirk personally. I followed him through Truth Social and YouTube. I waited until today to post my own thoughts about Mr. Kirk, simply because I could not talk about him without crying. First, I am here to offer my deepest, soul-felt condolences to his wife and children, family, and his friends, and all of those involved with Turning Point USA. I am praying for all of you. Second, I have heard the multitude of voices with the emotional outpouring that anyone would have when encountering grief and sorrow. I have also heard the multitude of voices expressing outrage and anger that naturally follows when a loved one, a friend whose light shines so brightly, is suddenly and violently taken from us. I have also heard the few voices who have expressed a disturbing and confounding joy and delight in this senseless death. So many voices, including my own, including the enemy, it was just too loud. It was so loud that I realized I was being tossed about on the sea of emotion. I cried out to the Lord, I did, to help me get back onto his solid ground, to quiet the storm so that I could hear his voice. Today, as I usually do, I sat out in our backyard in the cool of the morning and I enjoyed a cup of coffee with my husband. And I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes later, it was my husband that told me that they apprehended Charlie Kirk's assassin. In the background, I was listening to the news briefing and I heard the words, "We got him." And they were some of the first words I heard. I was drifting back and forth from my own thoughts back to the press briefing and then into my own thoughts again. And then I started listening more intently again as the Utah governor, Spencer Cox, he was speaking again during the press conference. And he said the following: "Last night, Charlie Kirk posted on social media, when things are moving very fast and people are losing their minds, it's important to stay grounded." The governor continued on with Charlie's words. "Turn off your phone, read scripture, spend time with friends, and remember, internet fury is not real life. It's going to be okay." The governor was reiterating Mr. Kirk's words, and this is what caught my ear, what tapped my soul. When you stop having a human connection with someone you disagree with, it becomes a lot easier to commit violence. Human connection. Human connection. Relationship. Brothers and sisters, you know it. I know it. thousands are beginning to realize it again. We need human connection. God created us in such a way so that we immediately connect with each other. I mean, immediately as we are formed in our mother's womb, we are connected to another human for life. We first connect with our family then, and then our friends and other humans. But first and foremost, God created us already connected to Him. He did not create us connected to a phone or a computer or an account. And I'm not denying technology because that's what I'm using right now. Technology is a great thing. What I'm denying is technology in place of relationship, in place of God. And maybe, just maybe, this person who assassinated Charlie Kirk had very little human connection anymore. This person did have family. They stated that in the press conference. But did this person have close family, personal relationships? I don't know. But in my mind, I deduced that to resort to taking the life of someone else, in my opinion, it does not point to a relationship with God, nor does it seem like human connection was an integral part of this person's life. Now, these are just my own thoughts. I'm not a professional doctor. I'm not a profiler. But in my heart, I know that we are already one up on and against our enemy, which is Satan. God has already built an everlasting relationship with each of us, uniquely my own, uniquely your own. No one and nothing can break it. Not me, not you. You can walk away, but it cannot be broken. Relationship with God, our Abba, our Father, is the blueprint for all other relationships that we are meant to have with each other. Personal relationships. Today, step out from Satan's lies and choose to participate in the relationship that God has built for you. Charlie Kirk has a relationship with God our Father, and he is right now and forever reaping the benefits of that relationship. And that gives me comfort. And if you're wondering, why is this old person a fan of Charlie Kirk? I followed Charlie Kirk because when you get older, you start looking at the younger generation and you're looking to see a light, a hope for them. And that's what Charlie Kirk was to me. I saw him as the foremost leader of our legacies, and that Charlie Kirk was that bright light. Now, I don't man worship. I worship Jesus. But I saw Charlie as appointed by the Lord to lead the youth of this country. And he did. Charlie Kirk started a fire. He did. And he was the blowtorch that started it. And that fire will continue to burn. But remember that the light of the world that will never be extinguished is Jesus. My name is Marlena. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for clicking on my channel, AZ Desert Saint. God is with you. Bendiciones. Blessings.